If you have a cell phone or other noise-making device, please mute it, and so we can have mostly silence, uninterrupted, and so forth. First item on the agenda, I guess, would be the roll call.
Trustee Bishke?
Present.
Trustee Madej?
Present.
Trustee Sullivan?
Present.
Trustee Clare?
Present.
Trustee Kozak?
Here.
President Pro Tem Dunham?
Present.
President Daley absent.
We're not doing it that way. All right. First item on the agenda would be the Pledge of Allegiance. Trustee Sullivan, can I ask you to...
Yes. If everybody would please rise, raise the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome.
Okay. Next item is approval of minutes. The first one is July approval for July 13th, 2021.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Voice vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 6 ayes, no nays. Motion carries. Second item would be July 13th, 2021 public hearing.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 6 ayes, no nays. Motion carries. Item 3, executive session minutes for July 13th, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 6 ayes, no nays. Motion carries. All right. Approval of expenditures. $3,463,402.25.
Motion.
Move to approve the expenditures as presented.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. This one we need a roll call vote for.
Yes.
Trustee Bishke?
Aye.
Trustee Madej?
Aye.
Trustee Sullivan?
Aye.
Trustee Clare?
Aye.
Trustee Kozak?
Aye.
President Pro Tem Dunham.
Aye. 6 ayes, no nays.
5 ayes.
Or 5 ayes.
Well, President Pro Tem Dunham is
I mean 6. Never mind. You're right. No, 5.
It's okay, Lance.
6.
6. Right.
6.
6.
There's 6 of us. There's
Got it,
7 of
right.
us not here, okay? You got that? His first night. Anyway, 6 aye votes, no nays, motion carries. We've got some presentations tonight, and the first one is a presentation of an Outstanding Citizen Award to Tara Galloway.
Thank you. Tara, do you want to step up here? Thank you. You can stand right next to me. Tara Galloway is a longtime Schaumburg resident and an owner of a private practice that offers counseling and coaching services. She was in session with a patient who expressed suicidal intentions. Believing that her patient needed immediate mental health attention, Tara called 911 for help. Tara's patient was under the influence of a large dose of medication, making the patient extremely unstable. After emergency services were called, her patient became more distraught and attempted to leave the building. As her patient began to walk out of the office, Tara did everything she could to safely contain her patient until medical services arrived. Once outside, the patient pulled out a knife and made further statements about wanting to die. In spite of the considerable risk to your own safety, Tara immediately restrained the patient in a manner to keep the patient from using the knife for self-harm. For approximately 5 minutes, Tara restrained the patient and attempted to calm them down as the patient actively attempted to self-harm with the knife. During this time, Tara continued to have the presence of mind to stay on the phone with 911 dispatchers, relaying important information to first responders until the arrival of police, when the police officer was able to take over and get the patient to drop the knife. The patient was then able to safely be transported to a treatment center and receive the necessary care. If not for Tara's courageous actions, this incident could have resulted in a much different outcome. While it's clear from speaking with her and reading her story on her webpage that Tara cares deeply for the well-being of others and the people she serves, she went above and beyond in this case, putting her own safety at risk to protect the life of another. For this, she should be commended as an outstanding citizen of Schaumburg. So congratulations, Tara.
It's very loose. We've got the box for you, okay? I'm going to set it right here.
Don't worry, George will take care of it.
Maybe not.
Welcome to our world.
It's very loose.
That is-
Let him hold it.
Here we go.
Sarah, would you shake hands with me? Congratulations. What you did was wonderful.
Look at the camera.
Ain't gonna forget this.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Great smiles. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Get back in the box.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, of course, we're
All right, let the village manager get situated there. And no one's dropped any, one of these yet, but we've,
It's been breathless
Yeah, we-
moments, though.
it's gotta be,
Breathless
Trustee,
moments. Always
you being
first.
the closest.
I did, yeah, you're right. And here I thought I was being careful.
Irreplaceable.
All right, moving forward, presentation of a 35-year service award to Jack Netter. Where are you, Jack? Seems like this. They said it would never last.
You're so long, we got you when you can't break.
Jack, this is extremely well-deserved. You've been a very, very bright light in the Berry Center and other things that you've done, and my hat's off to you. Congratulations, really glad that you're here. Hope you can stay for a while. Got it? Okay.
Congratulations. Steve, that's Jen's 10-year release.
And I'll just keep standing up. William Taylor.
Congratulations.
You know, you can say what they want about corner, we all go away.
Congratulations.
Nice job, Jack.
Good to see you, sir. Thanks for being here. Congratulations. liquor license request. We have one for Mike Caderna from Fredo's. We were looking for you earlier today.
I had to do some errands to be here
Yeah,
tonight.
I know. Okay, what are you going to do?
Same as the last time.
Okay.
Our intent is to get the beer and wine license. We don't anticipate selling a lot. The cost of the license actually is going to be more than we're actually going to make, but it's the only step we can do to get the gaming license. So we got to wait a year for that.
All right. Anyone have a question or a comment? Okay, well, you know the routine. Just show up at the liquor license or liquor commissioner's office during business hours. Talk to Carmen, she'll take care of you. The successful completion of a background check and so forth, the license will be issued.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. It's good to see you. Consent agenda. Consent agenda will be read in its entirety and voted on as one motion to approve. If anyone wishes to discuss an item further, please indicate when that item is read by the village clerk so that it can be removed from the consent agenda and discussed further under committee reports. Otherwise, all items will be approved as presented on the consent agenda. And our clerk, Marilyn Carr, would please read the consent agenda.
Okay, number 1, correspondence. The motion would be to approve the request from Spring Valley Concert Band to hold a raffle on October 17th, 2021 at Al Larson Prairie Center for the Arts, 201 Schaumburg Court, and to waive the fidelity bond requirement. B, the motion would be to approve the request from Party for a Cure to hold a raffle benefiting Childhood Leukemia Warrior Foundation on August 10th, 2021 at the Drink Nightclub, 871 East Algonquin Road, to waive the 5-year requirement and to waive the fidelity bond requirement. C, the motion would be to approve the request from Hoffman Schaumburg Knights of Columbus, number 6964, to fundraise from sunrise to sunset on September 17th and 18th, 2021 at the intersections of Plum Grove Road, Schaumburg Road, Roselle Road, Wise Road, and Schaumburg Road, Meacham Road. D, the motion would be to approve the request from Kiwanis Club of Greater Chicago E. Kiwanis Foundation to fundraise from sunrise to sunset on September 24th and 25th, 2021 at the intersections of Mall Drive, Woodfield Road, Roselle Road, Valley Lane Drive, Plum Grove Road, Schaumburg Road, Roselle Road, Wise Road, and Schaumburg Road, Meacham Road. 2, liquor licenses. The motion would be to approve the request from Ms. Roxanne Benvenuti of the Village of Schaumburg for 2 Class D one-day liquor licenses for September Fest stage performers on Saturday, September 4th and 5th, and Sunday, September 5th, 2021, from 11 a.m. until 9:45 p.m. at the September Fest grounds at 101 Schaumburg Court. B, the motion would be to approve the request from Ms. Ashley Sheridan and Mr. Scott Fagenhauer of the Schaumburg Diocese for 2 Class D one-day liquor licenses for Saturday, September 4th and Sunday, September 5th, 2021 from 11 a.m. until 9:45 p.m. at September Fest grounds, 101 Schaumburg Court. C, the motion would be to approve the request from Mr. Joseph Papa with the Sons and Daughters of Italy in America for 2 Class D one-day liquor licenses for Saturday, September 4th and Sunday, September 5th, 2021 from 11 a.m. until 9:45 p.m. at the September Fest grounds at 101 Schaumburg Court. D, the motion would be to approve the request from Mr. Krapel Patel of Beerhead Bar and Eatery for 1 Class D one-day liquor license for the Lynx Technology Cup golf outing on Wednesday, October 11th, 2021 from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. at Schaumburg Golf Club located at 401 North Roselle Road. 3, Engineering and Public Works Committee. The motion would be to approve a proposal for the professional engineering services with Engineering Resource Associates of Warrenville, Illinois, in the amount not to exceed $144,264 and approve the required resolution. B, the motion would be to approve the allocation of $2 million of American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA, funding for additional street work, waive competitive bidding, and enter into an agreement with Ploty Construction, Inc. of Hoffman Estates for the 2021 Street Improvement Program and approve the required resolution. C, the motion would be to approve a change order for the year 2021-22 Annual Street Improvement Program, Contract Number 1, and Concrete Repair Program for Phase 2 and Phase 3 Professional Engineering Services with Engineering Enterprises, Inc. of Sugar Grove, Illinois, in the amount of $181,531.42 and approve the required resolution. 4, Finance, Legal, Administrative, and General Government. A, the motion would be to approve the Finance Department monthly report for June 2021. B, the motion would be to approve membership in the National League of Cities and that membership dues in the amount of $6,247 be paid. C, the motion would be to approve a resolution authorizing a 6B incentive with special circumstances for 125 Commerce LLC located at 125 Commerce Drive. D, the motion would be to approve a resolution authorizing a 6B class incentive for Tower Enterprises LLC located at 1301 Tower Road. 5, Public Safety Committee. A, the motion would be to approve an agreement extension with Andy Fran of Aurora, Illinois for school crossing guard services and approve the required resolution. B, the motion would be to approve an intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Schaumburg and School District 54 for school resource officers and approve the required resolution. C, the motion would be to adopt an ordinance amending Title 11, Chapter 129C of the Schaumburg Village Code regarding hotel establishments. 7, Plan Commission. The motion would be to approve the 2021 Community Development Block Grant, CDBG Action Plan. 8, Resolutions. The motion would be to adopt as Resolution R21-061, authorizing Village of Schaumburg subordination of mortgage or lien on 540 Manor Circle, Schaumburg, Illinois. B, the motion would be to adopt as resolution number R21-062, authorizing village manager to execute a collective bargaining agreement between the Village of Schaumburg and Schaumburg Fire Command Association, 2021 to 2024. C, the motion would be to adopt as resolution R21-063, authorizing the village manager and village clerk to execute an agreement for professional engineering services with Engineering Resource Associates. D, the resolution would be to adopt, the motion would be to adopt as resolution R21-064, authorizing the utilization of American Rescue Plan Act funds for the 2021 Street Improvement Program, approve a waiver of competitive bidding, and enter into an agreement with Ploty Construction, Inc. E, the motion would be to adopt as resolution number R21-065, authorizing the village manager to execute a change order for the year 2021-22 Annual Street Improvement Program, Contract Number 1, and Concrete Repair Program Phase 2 and Phase 3 Professional Engineering Services with Engineering Enterprises, Inc. E, the motion would be to adopt as resolution number R21-066, approving and authorizing a 6B classification for 125 Commerce Drive, Schaumburg, Illinois, 125 Commerce Drive, LLC. G, the motion would be to adopt as resolution number R21-067, approving and authorizing a 6B classification for 1301 Tower Road, Schaumburg, Illinois, Tower Enterprises, LLC. H, the The motion would be to adopt as resolution number R21-068, approving and authorizing the execution of an amendment to service agreement with Andy Fram Services, Inc. The motion would be to approve as resolution number R21-069, approving and authorizing the extension of an intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Schaumburg and School District Number 54 related to school resources officers. This concludes the consent agenda. Oh, I'm sorry, about ordinances. Sorry. Number 8, ordinances. The motion would be to waive first reading and adopt as ordinance number 21-074, amending Title 13, Chapter 133, Section 133.02 of the Schaumburg Village Code relative to indecent exposure. B, the motion would be to waive first reading and adopt as ordinance number 21-075, amending Title 11, Chapter 129C of the Schaumburg Village Code with regard to hotel establishment. Now this concludes the consent agenda.
Thought you were going to get off early,
I
huh?
did.
Yeah. All right. Is there a motion?
Move to approve the consent agenda as presented. Second.
Motion is second to approve as presented. This would be roll call, please.
Yes, please.
Trustee Bischke?
Aye.
Trustee Madej?
Aye.
Trustee Sullivan?
Aye.
Trustee Clare?
Aye.
Trustee Kozak?
Aye.
President Pro Tem Dunham.
Aye. 6 aye votes, no nays, motion carries. Committee reports. Do we have any committee reports tonight? Looks like we do not. Comments from the audience? This is your chance to make a comment on anything pertinent to the Village of Schaumburg. We will hear and listen to you. We will not get into a debate, but you're welcome to step up to the mic and hold forth. Hearing none. Council report.
The only thing I have, President Pro Tem, is to inform the board that we need to go into closed session at the close of our regular business to discuss pending litigation, so I'll be asking for that motion at the time. For the members of the public, we will not be reconvening to take any action after that closed session, and so the meeting will be adjourned at the close of the closed session.
All right. President's report. I have something to read.
You have it?
You have a copy? Okay. Thank you.
There's a letter on the back.
That's my fault. This is a very, very complimentary letter to Fire Chief Jim Walters from Dr. Stephen Zahn from St. Alexius Medical Center. Dear Chief Walters, I wanted to write a letter to you to commend and share with your Schaumburg crew about a patient that we jointly took care of on July the 10th. Jason Street and Nicholas Martacchio brought in a middle-aged gentleman who had passed out at home, and while I don't recall all the facts, essentially they quickly assessed, did an EKG, and found him a third-degree heart block, or found him in a third-degree heart block, but possibly a STEM 1. They recognized that they could not give atropine per their SMO, and instead gave him norepinephrine and consequently converted him to sinus rhythm. No small feat to be able to interpret that situation quickly, and yet the composure to recall the SMO and administer the right medication that converted his rhythm to something more stable was outstanding in that moment. As he presented to the ED, I commended them on their work and the fact that the patient was stable. What was more impressive was that even after sharing the EKG with the cardiologist immediately after, the cardiologist, Dr. Sari, elected to make the patient take the patient emergently to the cath lab to open a blocked artery. This is where Nicholas and Jason saved the patient's life. This was truly a remarkable save for this crew. I recognize there was also support from Tom McDonald, Jeff Knight, and Travis McKelvey, so they too deserve to be acknowledged as well. Many times our crews are in tough situations and don't get the acknowledgement and praise they deserve. I couldn't afford to miss this opportunity to thank you and your Schaumburg team for caring for this patient and saving his life. I do hope that you will pass this message along to these gentlemen, and I will be sure to say thank you again when I see them in the emergency department. Sincerely, Stephen Zahn, MD, St. Alexius Medical Center. That's quite an accolade. So please, are any of them here?
They are not.
They are not. Well, please pass our praise along to them.
Sure will.
All right. And that's all I have for the president's report. Manager's report?
I just have one item this evening that I wanted to mention. The members of the board were at the groundbreaking event on the 14th for the new park over at 90 North, and I just wanted to commend the staff from all the village departments that contributed to that wonderful event. I think it was good to see everybody out celebrating a groundbreaking in Schaumburg again, and we'll look forward to the future improvements there. I know Mike's staff and Julie's staff are working to get that project underway. We have our MWRD permit yet? Yes, okay, good. So we were waiting for that last week, so I'm glad to hear that that's been received and we'll be able to move forward. So thanks to everyone that was involved in that project. And that concludes my report.
Okay, thank you, Brian. New business? Unfinished business? Trustee comments and mentions? Slow week, huh? All right, well, then time to adjourn to executive session.
So we need a motion to go into closed session in accordance with Section 2, subsection C 11 of the Open Meetings Act to discuss litigation that is pending affecting or on behalf of a particular public body.
So moved.
Second.
Two motions and a second. All.
Yeah, roll call
Need a
on
roll
this
call.
as well, we do.
Trustee Bischke.
Aye.
Trustee Madej.
Aye.
Trustee Sullivan.
Aye.
Trustee Clare.
Aye.
Trustee Kozak.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Dunn.
Aye. 6 aye votes, motion carries. We are adjourned. You want to stay here?